If you apologize to someone and they don't accept your request, it doesn't mean that you can't grow and learn from your mistake or that you can't forgive yourself. It just means that that person isn't ready to grow with you. Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me here today. If you're new, I'm Amanda. Welcome to the channel where we are all about shattering the mental health stigma. If you haven't already, please make sure you make sweet, sweet love to that subscribe button. Give the bell a few kisses so you're not missing any of this content designed to help you with your mental health or help you help someone else. Today I'm going to be reacting to Fear by Blue October. This was a request from AZ Music Lover. Thank you so much for your love and support. Guys, if you haven't had a chance to check out my Patreon, please make sure to do so. Link is in the description. You get so many perks and every single dime goes toward my mental health outreach, so please make sure to check that out. That is how I expand my outreach projects, including that big project that I am so close to announcing here on the channel, so stay tuned. But today I'm going to be doing Fear by Blue October for the first time. I have heard some Blue October songs before, but not this one. It's my very first time.
All my life, been running from a pain in me, a feeling I don't understand, it's holding me down. So rain on me, underwater, all I am, getting harder, heavy weight, carry around. Today, I don't have to fall apart, I don't have to let the damage consume me, my shadows see through me, 'cause fear in itself will reel you in and spit you out over and over again. Believe in yourself and you will.
That is all we really are struggling with, is fear. We have this fear that we're not good enough. We have this fear that we can't manage the things we're facing with our mental health or that life throws at us. Everything is based in fear. All of the things that are making us uncomfortable and that are struggling with are based in fear. And once you can start believing, yes, I can confront this anxiety. Yes, I can overcome this because you've overcome it before. Yes, I can heal. Once you realize that, you can start moving forward. His voice just flows so well with the ambiance of this video because I kind of get that salty beach air feel when I listen to him, and then that's the scene that's being portrayed here. This video seems really familiar, so if I have seen it, I don't have recollection of it, but it just seems very familiar. Maybe I've been to a place very similar to this, but I'm really enjoying that message of just being reminded to detach from that fear, that you can look it in the eyes and say, I'm not scared of you anymore, Shadow, and I am going to move forward with you, but we have to have a conversation about how our roles are going to be.
Now fear in itself will use you up and break you down like you were never enough. Yeah, I used to fall, now I get back up.
Used to fall.
I'm up here, I'm looking at the way down there, and I'm staring through the I don't care.
Yes!
It's staring back at me. Yeah. The beauty is, yeah, I'm learning how to face my beats, starting now to find some peace. Oh, and set myself free. Yeah. Today, I don't have to fall apart, I don't have to let the damage consume me and my shadows see through me, 'cause fear in itself will reel you in and spit you out over and over again. Believe in yourself and you will walk.
I like the acknowledgement of I used to fall. I used to struggle with this. But think about it. Every struggle that you've had is actually in the past. And if you can connect to the moment, if you can be mindful and you can realize, okay, I might be having these symptoms of anxiety. I might really be bombarded with all of these thoughts. And you can still say, but I'm safe. But I'm okay. And I made a mantra video just of affirmations to help through situations like this if you're not used to reprogramming those tapes in your mind. But I understand so intricately what it's like to have that voice that's telling you how terrible you are and how unworthy you are and how unlovable you are. And finally, you have to stand up to that voice. You have to, because it's fear. That's what it is it's just based in fear. Our critic is actually trying to protect us. So when you have that voice that's saying, you're not good enough, you're stupid, you're this, that, you're that, it's saying that because it's saying, you're not good enough to do this, because I'm afraid you're going to fail and I don't want to deal with that failure. You're stupid, so I don't want you to apply yourself. You're not attractive, so I don't want you to approach this person because I don't want to be rejected. So all it is fear. And once you can confront the fear, you can start moving forward with your mental health in so many ways. You can move higher and higher toward your personal happiness spectrum, the optimal mental health. Praise be.
I don't have to fall apart, and I don't have to be afraid. Get back up, get up,
Wash it away. Just let it wash away.
for more. If you're bitter still, ask him to help you carry on.
I also really like that he's on a beach because I've often thought of anxiety or depression symptoms as a wave, and that was something that really helped me, is seeing it as this wave that comes and it goes. And if you can see that today you have a choice of how you're going to react to the symptoms that might come up, or actually how you're going to respond. The purpose should be to try to respond to things and not react. So reacting is the impulse that wants to come up, the impulse thing that wants to come up. But if you can say, okay, this is what I'm feeling and this is what I want to do, this is what I'm used to doing, but we're going to do it different this time, and you can do that once, and then maybe once more, and then again. That's how you start to make progress. Because for me, there were so many times where I did fall apart. Look, I have lost my battle hundreds of times in my lifetime. I have dysregulated, I have self-harmed, I have turned to substance, I have done all these things in my lifetime, but it took one day where I said, I'm changing things up today. I'm going to do it different. And sometimes I still fell apart after that, but it took, okay, I slipped up. now I'm going to do it again, and seeing that today is a new opportunity and today is a chance for you to do things differently. Every time you have uncomfortable emotions or uncomfortable sensations that come up, that's an opportunity to grow and to move forward and to heal. So instead of being afraid that you're going to go back to a past situation or a past feeling or a past emotion, yeah, you probably will at some point, but worrying means you have to suffer twice. So being afraid of it constantly isn't going to help you heal. Now, I understand anxiety, believe me, friends. I live with anxiety every day, and it does come up sometimes, and I can't make it go away, but I can work with it. For me, I started seeing anxiety as energy. So when I visualize it like that, it's okay, I have all this extra energy in me right now. How do I get that out? And it's just reframing things, like he's talking about, reframing it from a fear to a possibility and thinking about how else could this play out. He has so much power. I can feel his voice rising. I was watching the tide and it almost seemed like it would crash right at the time where he was getting the most power, and I loved watching that so much because water is my grounding element. So whenever I do start feeling really frustrated or I start to dysregulate, I will either drink water or put my hands under really cold water or my feet under really hot water, and that helps ground me. So watching this and listening to such empowering lyrics at the same time was kind of a double treat, so thanks for that. It really did seem familiar, so again, I don't know if I've seen this video in passing at some point or if I am just recalling times where I was on a beach and I was happy, or maybe I've seen a similar video, but it was a great treat. I love songs like this. I am definitely putting this one on my Raise the Vibes playlist for when I need a personal boost of my own. I do put a lot of the songs on there, so this is definitely going to be one of Amanda's top picks because I think it did have an amazing message of overcoming and of confronting the things that make us uncomfortable, because that's something most people don't want to do. It's not pretty to confront the things we're afraid of or to confront the things that have hurt us, but once we can, again, we can start to heal. Guys, good, bad, and crazy, share your mental health stories here in the comments. That is how we shatter the mental health stigma, is by talking about it. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, share it, you never know who might need to see it. Thank you, AZ Music Lover, for suggesting this video for me, and I love you guys so much. Mwah.